do you say KUB for her, Hazel?
Because she's senior.
And?
Yeah, you can do lengthwise versus
You can do it lengthwise.
Am I going to get her diaphragm? Okay.
So.
To be on the safe side, we can do 3 fingers above the crust, right? You want a little diaphragm, because if she has a hiatal hernia, we want to see that. Okay, so go ahead, please. So either do a KUB, and then we'll do an abdomen. How's that?
So, palpate for the xiphoid, middle of the CR. And then, I have in my notes CR at crest.
Okay, let's do CR at crest really quick.
It was
You're a little, there's potential of clipping off her, if this was really KUB, you might clip off bladder, just food for thought. Be very careful, guys, especially when you guys need a KUB, because when you sloppily do it, not at the crest, you can't clip off symphysis, and now you got to repeat it, especially if it was really a KUB. Right, on this, you could have probably gotten by because it's just a scalp, but if they really wanted a KUB, these ladders, okay?
Upper GI.
So on her scalp for an upper GI, I can go crest, okay? And I'd probably ask her to take in a deep breath, because that's going to tell me, I'm going to try and get her diaphragm on that. If not, the other way is, put your foot on the brake, please. And the other way is 3 fingers above the crust.
Wouldn't the
For a scalp.
3 fingers above the crust cut off her?
That's right, I don't need it if I'm doing an upper GI.
Okay.
I was saying, if you really, I'm not trying to trick you, I just want you to think, if it was really a KUB and you clipped off the bladder, I'd have to repeat it. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, but you don't need
If
it for
you-
the scalp.
Exactly. Okay? Yes? I'm not trying to confuse you guys, I'm just trying to give you so much information in a short period of time. Questions on the scalp? So either way we can. Okay, you can go this way or do something like this. Okay? That's my scalp. Right after I do my scalp, now what's the next step when I'm going to do an upper GI or an esophagus? What do you think, Danny?
Put them up.
Am I going to put them up?
You're gonna put the fork
You better put the foot forward here.
first.
What else? The tube's got to get completely out of the way, guys, because you can ruin these tubes. Be very, very careful. Fortunately, at Amani, there's little micro switches. If the micro switches aren't where it should be, the table's not going to come up. Okay, these have to be completely out of the way. That goes to the hospital as well. Because if this comes up and you bang this, you just ruined it. Okay, so be very careful about that. Okay, you're going to prep the room. Please relook at your notes as to what that means. You're going to work on a history. Okay, and then we're going to take the image to,
You said the bucky needs to
the
be
bucky's going to be moved. Right, because the radiologist is going to fluoro from here to here. Right? And you don't want that bucky in the way. And generally, when this is standing up, the bucky's going to be down towards her feet. Good?
But if you're doing a barium enema, then the bucky would be towards your head.
Yeah, I think we can.
I think
Okay.
the good sequence is once you should move one side the tube and move the bucky on the
That's the way I
side.
practice it. Once I do my scalp, I'll move the bucky down, pull my film, move my tube. That's a very good point.
And then once you put the foot tray down, make sure look at the foot too.
And pull, lean, so that that doesn't come off. Okay, because you don't want the patient to step on it and then it comes off. Questions on the scalp or a prep of a room? And then, of course, your TV monitor, you need to bring that close so that the radiologist doesn't have to go like this. Right? You're gonna be able to assess where the radiologist is going to stand and get the monitor close. If you find that during the exam the monitor is too far from your radiologist, don't hesitate to bring it closer. Okay? Questions? Now we're doing overheads for an esophagus.